Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a lovely short practice to start off your day, or also to just take a break within the day or in the evening to get a little bit of energy. My name is Jenny. I'm very excited to practice with you today. You will not need any props for this class, and if you're a total beginner, that's fine. If you have already practiced yoga but you want to get some energy, please stick around. This practice is really for everybody. So let's meet on the mat and let's get started. We begin today in a child's pose, just to take a moment of grounding and arriving in the practice. So you come onto all fours and then send the hips back onto your heels. You release the forehead down to the ground, arms forward. If the head doesn't reach the floor, you could support the forehead with the hands, so you can just kind of relax the neck for a moment and the shoulders, closing the eyes or softening the gaze. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And sigh it out through the mouth. Good. Just taking a moment of arrival, leaving everything else behind. Let's do that again. Deep inhale through the nose. And letting it all go. Good. And then come onto all fours, so hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Push yourself away from the ground, round the back, draw the navel in, chin to the chest, cat stretch. Inhale, drop the belly, send the heart forward, lift the tailbone and the chest slightly. Exhale again, rounding the back, really pushing yourself away from the ground. And inhaling, opening up the chest. Let's do one more round. Exhale, round for your cat stretch. And inhale, open up. Okay, exhale, come into a neutral position. So press the shoulders apart, draw the lower belly in, tuck the toes, and then hover your knees off the ground just for a moment. You will feel that your belly needs to work a bit, your core. That's okay. We kind of want to activate all parts of the body. Look between the hands for a long neck. Let's stay for one more deep breath. Good. And then from here, send the hips back and up into a downward facing dog, but walk the hands forward about one length of the hand, so you have nice and long distance between the hands and the feet. Bend the knees quite generously in the beginning. You can walk on the spot, pushing the heels towards the ground. It doesn't matter how far. We just want to soften out the back of the legs. Maybe softly shake your head yes and no to release some tension in the neck. One more time, bend the knees, inhale through the nose, and exhale through the mouth. Good. On the inhale, come forward into a plank pose. And on the exhale, bend the knees, come back into your downward facing dog. Let's do that again. Generous movement. Inhale into your plank pose. Bend the knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, come forward into your plank pose. And exhale, send the knees down. And now firm the core, slowly lower all the way down onto the ground. And then untuck the toes, send the heart forward for a small cobra, activate the back, and exhale, bring the forehead down to the ground. Let's do that again. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift off for cobra. And exhale, lower down, tuck the toes. Inhale, come onto all fours. And exhale, come into a downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, lift your right leg up into the sky. Now exhale, step the foot forward between the hands, use the core. Come onto the fingertips if your foot didn't quite reach all the way at the top. And then weight forward, step the left foot along to the top of the mat for half forward fold. So we really bend the knees a lot. Come onto the fingertips or onto the shins, lengthen out the back. And then drop all the way down into a deep forward fold, release the neck. Let's do that again. Inhale, send the heart forward, reach the shoulders back, long spine. Exhale, fold all the way. Now we will stand up, bend the knees generously, take the arms over the side, reach the heart up, gaze up to your thumbs. And exhale, hands in front of the heart center, and then alongside the body for Tadasana, mountain pose. Roll the shoulders up, inhale. And exhale, back and down. Take the arms over the side. Inhale, big, generous movement. And exhale, fold through the center, deep forward fold. Inhale, send the heart forward for half forward fold. And exhale, step back into a plank pose, high plank. Push the shoulders apart. Take another deep inhale. And exhale again over the knees, come down in one straight line, elbows close to the body. Point the toes, heart forward cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your left leg up into the sky. And exhale, step the foot forward, big step. The right foot follows one more time to the top of the mat, lengthen the spine. And exhale, let it go into your deep forward fold. We stand up, arms over the side, really gather a lot of energy. And exhale, bring it down to the heart center, and then release. One more time, inhale the shoulders up. And back and down. We keep going with the inhale, arms over the side, open up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, reach the heart forward. And exhale, step back into your plank pose. Inhale here. And exhale, lower the knees and all the way come down onto the belly. Inhale into your cobra pose. And exhale into your downward facing dog. Good job. Take a deep inhale. And sigh it out through the mouth. Exhale. And then send the knees down. Sit next to your feet and swing the legs around in front of you. Make sure you're sitting kind of in the center of your mat, and then grab a hold of the back of your knees. You can roll into around the back for a moment, but then lift the heart up. Really pull yourself forward, shoulders back, long spine. And with that long spine, lean back for a boat pose. Bring the lower legs parallel to the floor. Again, the belly will work here. And you can either keep the hands, or if you feel strong today, send the arms forward. But make sure you're not rounding the back, but really lift the chest, long neck, look forward. Let's stay here for another little moment. Really feel the strong core creating some warmth. Good job. Let's take another deep breath. And on the exhale, bend the knees, bring the feet down, lean forward, hug the lower legs, forehead onto the knees. Take a deep breath. And then release. Make sure you're sitting in about the center of the mat. Come all the way down to the mat with your back. Keep the feet where they were. So your feet are really close to your bum. You can touch them with the tips of your middle fingers. Feet are hip distance apart, and the knees are kind of pulling towards each other, so they're not dropping out. You can bend the knees, the arms, bring the elbows to press into the ground. Now press into the feet and lift your pelvis up for a shoulder bridge. Lift the lower back, middle back, maybe even upper back. And you can stay here for the support in the arms, or maybe you want to interlace the fingers behind the back, drawing the shoulder blades together even a bit more. The chin goes towards the chest, the neck is nice and long, and we breathe into that opening of the front body. So now the groins can breathe, can open up, stretch a little bit. The belly, the chest expands. We take 2 more deep breaths here. Good. Fill up on that fresh energy with your inhale. And then release the hands. You can again bend the arms for support. Come onto the tiptoes and slowly lower all the way down. Drop the knees towards each other. You can walk the feet further out. Place the hands on your belly or on your heart. Just take a moment to breathe. Feel the energy flowing through the body. And then extend your arms out to the side, the way the feet are now. Keep the distance and just drop the knees from side to side, like a windshield sweeper kind of motion to release the groins, the lower back, the knees. Let's just do that for a couple of times, softening all these areas. Good, and then first the right knee, bring it up to the chest. You can rather pull it towards your armpit. Left knee up as well, open the knees a bit wider, press that lower back down into the ground. And you can either stay here and move a bit from side to side, rocking along the lower back, or you grab a hold of your ankles or the outside edges of your feet for a happy baby. Pull the knees towards the armpits. Your lower back should be on the ground. If it comes off, then just stay down here. And again, if you feel like it, move a bit from side to side, massaging out the lower back. Good job. And then release. You can take a hold of your lower legs and rock a bit along the spine. So if you happen to have some time, you could stay on your back for Shavasana, or you come over one side if that rocking along the spine is not comfortable. See what works for you. Maybe you can take a little bit of momentum and come to sit in an upright seat. Just for a moment, lengthen out the spine, maybe take the palms together in front of the heart center. Just express some gratitude for yourself for taking this time for your practice, to express gratitude for your body and the life that flows through you. I'm proud of you that you took the time out of your day for your practice. If you enjoyed this practice, please make sure to check out my other videos. I have a lot of these short and efficient practices for all kinds of levels. Give me a like, leave me a comment, let me know what you thought, and subscribe to my channel. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.